Happy Toxic Tuesday, friends. Look, not me coming in singing and shit about being toxic any fucking way. Sit down, enjoy the vibes. We're taking a look to see what toxic ass situation you need to be closing out in your life, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and come back and see me again on Wednesday for your 2025 forecast. I'm not rushing myself with those guys because I'm letting however long they are is how long they are. Some of them have been beyond 30 minutes. If you want to book personal, you can do that. Those are well beyond an hour and a half, 2 hours. It depends on the vibe. I don't know. I just be reading y'all. Y'all pay me what you pay me and I show up how I need to show up, okay? So that's link in bio for that. But let's get into it, Pisces. Let's see what's tea here. Overthinking and healing clarity. Analyzing every possible outcome and being paralyzed by indecision. Amplify your emotions. Bring your shadow to the surface to heal them. Okay. I was just explaining so I told y'all I've been teaching people how to read tarot. And now I am also teaching astrology lessons. And one of the things that we talked about was Neptune, which is, like what rules Pisces and the Delulu behavior. And I was talking to my astrology student about how, Neptune is made of helium. And when you start thinking about how helium would interact with like the physical body, it kind of makes you a little. And so some of you may quite not be feeling in touch with yourself physically, but you're all up here. Stop. You need to ask yourself, like, what's in here? What are you feeling? And start to make some decisions based on those feelings and like what they may be trying to tell you. I used to include that in with personal readings where I would teach people about it, but no discipline, intolerance, addiction, resentment. Baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Who is this? Leon Thomas? The name of the song is Mutt. And he just sings about being a piece of shit. So some of you may have like pretty shitty partners. You may be a shitty partner. Everybody ain't healed, y'all. And as someone who deals with, I deal with people from all walks of life for all reasons and all the things. Some people really do be fucked up people, for real. I've coached fucked up people that it's just like, okay, cool, let's rein this in because you tripping. Confession, obsessive lover. And for some of you, you may hate your partner or feel a bit of resentment because y'all don't be understanding. Y'all think because it still feels good when you have sex that means that you don't hate your partner, that you're lovey-dovey, you're in love. That just means that you're attracted, that there's a physical spark. But especially when you just all the time, because me and my husband talked about that the other day, where he's just like, I'm sure you can't stand me. I love you. I ain't got no beef with you. I have no issues with you at all. And if I do, we talk about them. That is how you handle communication effectively in a connection. But for those of you where that you can't talk to your partner about the things that they do, the things that they say, the things that you think or you see or you hear or that you're seeing online, because they be tripping and they real quick try to make it seem like you tripping for tripping, you're never going to thrive in that type of connection. You're not. And your best hope is that your partner will suddenly decide that they love you so much they want to try to be a different type of person. But even this individual looks like they're bordering, controlling the things that you do, controlling the way that you are able to communicate with others, controlling the narrative in the connection, and saying whatever the fuck they need to say to you to get you to feel like this is solid and this is something that is right for you, despite the fact that you see, you feel, you hear, and you know that shit ain't right. That's the Pisces way, y'all. I'm a Pisces moon. And even teaching my astrology student, I taught her tarot first and then we moved on to astrology. But she used to say all the time, oh, you so shady. You just be talking shit about this sign. You be talking shit about that sign. I'm a Pisces too. I'm a Pisces moon. And so where some of y'all are Pisces suns because you have no idea what the rest of your placements are, click the link in bio or description box. In all the ways that I am emotional and that I hold things in, Pisces. Not all there, y'all. I had to really work beyond that shit. But like, some of you, there's a lot of drinking that's going on, or a lot of like smoking that's going on, and choosing to pour more deeply into those substances is part of the reason why you can't quite get clear. Y'all gonna be my longest reading for the night. Y'all are the last one, so you're welcome, Pisces. Please like the video. I forgot what I was saying. It doesn't matter. We'll get back into it. For some of you, you may be married to this person with the Hierophant being present here. For others of you, it's simply just been tradition for this person to behave the way that they have. And you've accepted it for so long, brushed it to the side, but now it's becoming a problem. My husband and I have been together for 14 years, Pisces. And married for 2025, it'll be 12 years. I have deal breakers, and I encourage everyone in relationships, like marriages, all the things, like you gotta know what your bottom line is. For me, you're not gonna hit me, and you're not gonna boss me around. You're not gonna disrespect me. You're not gonna cheat on me. You're not gonna do none of those things. And like, I can't stop you from doing them. But should you fucking wake up tomorrow and decide it's a damn good idea to play with me on any of my hard stops, I will stop and we'll be done. And I feel like for you all, you need to figure out what that is for you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you need to ask yourself, because even for my girlies that come to me and they're in these tough spots, or especially when the girlies come for life coaching, that's where we really get deep and intimate. We talk about your fears, your concerns, and your goals, and life, and all the things. And then like, I put together a full-blown like hour-and-a-half session for us to work through. It always boils down to, where do you draw the line? Because if there's no line, Pisces, then you have no idea when you're being taken advantage of, when you're being treated poorly, any of those things. You don't know. And for some of you, like, you really learned some new things about your partner here. For some of you, you may have learned that they're cheating. And for some of you, finding out that they have these third-party situations going on. So we got 2 3s on the table. It's making you wonder, like, where do I draw the line? Probably way before you get here. And so don't even worry about drawing the fucking line. Draw up the divorce papers, or, you know what I'm saying? Get somebody to draw you up a new lease and move out of your motherfucking house. But someone can't control themselves. Someone can't control themselves. And whether it's like physical cheating, or it's just like this motherfucker doesn't know how to not overindulge in the things that they are addicted to. It could be Legos, it could be strippers, it could be gambling, it could be substances, it could be anything. If that creates a problem for you, Pisces, and it causes you to feel like you're not experiencing happiness, you're not flourishing in your connection the way that you would like to, you know that this don't work. You know that this doesn't work. And for some of you, this person could be the breadwinner, or there could be a lot about money here with all these pentacles here on the table that is part of the problem. You want to close that cycle out, friends. I don't give a fuck if you love this person or not. Especially if someone's lying to you and manipulating you, and it feels like there's a lot here. And like I said, this person, because even just talking to people, Pisces, like, a lot of people think that just because someone is constantly present in their lives, that means that they can't cheat, or they don't cheat, or they want this, or they want that. You don't know what the fuck somebody will do. But when you find out for certain that someone is doing those things, or you could see the pattern, you know what I'm saying? Then you have to do something about it. Don't just make a delusional justification for why it's okay. Shredder. Something needs to go straight to the motherfucking garbage. But even looking at the small offering card at the bottom of the deck, you are going to allow this person to give you something simple and let it melt away the problems. And that's the problem. That's why it's toxic. That's why it needs to be closed out. You can book a reading. You want to click the link in bio or description box. I'm begging at this point, y'all. One, like the video. I don't know why y'all don't like videos. Why y'all don't leave comments. It's really kind of mean. Especially if you're listening to me say this to you right now. Some people never make it this far in the video. Most people do. And so if you're listening, like the video and leave a comment. Thank you. But for real though, if you're on TikTok, we don't know what's going to go on in January of 2025. I'm always going to read her. I'm never going to stop and be an old lady with gray hair still. Oh, we got the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, that'll be me. But go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel just so you don't miss a beat, because I'm everywhere. But just in case I can't be here on TikTok anymore, I want you to be where I'm at too. Listen, I got Pisces. Come back to see me Wednesday for your forecast. Book a reading. Send it. All things. Lay back.